This past weekend, my friend Olivia and I went on a little getaway to Westchester, Pennsylvania because we wanted a 2-night stay at a book-themed hotel. This reading retreat, as I'm going to call it, couldn't have come at a more perfect time. I've just been so stressed and exhausted because I have so much going on in my life, so a little escape from reality for 3 days was exactly what I needed. On our way into Westchester, we stopped at a little farm because I've been craving apple cider donuts, and we also had some lunch and ice cream here and got to pet some little goats. We then went to the hotel to check in and set our bags down, and this hotel was an absolute dream. If you are a book lover and you are ever in the area or want to do a little weekend getaway of your own, I highly recommend this place. Each room is based off a literary character, and we stayed in the Alice room, so it was Alice in Wonderland themed. You don't even have to bring any books with you because there are plenty to choose from on the shelves. The details were just incredible, and the lobby was also super cozy and perfect for a night in to read, which is exactly what we did this night after we just grabbed a quick dinner in town. On Saturday, we headed into Westchester. It's a cute little college town, and on both Saturday and Sunday, we had breakfast at Mayday Cafe, and I really wish this place was near me because I would be here probably every single day. Their fall menu was perfection. I got an apple ricotta toast that I'm going to have to recreate at home soon. And then we wandered the streets and went into pretty much every single boutique, thrift store, bookshop we could find. And we even stumbled upon a farmer's market and got to pet so many dogs. We then drove to Baldwin's Book Barn, which was a really cool used bookstore that's a must-see if you're there. And then we visited a really large antique store where we wandered for quite a long time. For dinner, we went to a restaurant called Dolce Zola that had fresh homemade pasta, and it was some of the best that I've ever had. And right next door was a gelato place where I had the best stracciatella gelato I've had in probably years. And once again, we just had an early night in because we really just wanted to stay in and read as much as possible. And finally, on Sunday, after our breakfast, we sadly headed out, but before we ended our trip, we stopped at another small town on our drive home, and we ended up at this really unique strip of antique stores. There was also like a little fair going on, and they had an amazing used bookstore that had such a good collection. But honestly, the best part was just spending a weekend off my phone. I was barely checking social media at all. And huge thank you to the Bookhouse for making our stay so special. I would absolutely go back here again. I am back from my little weekend getaway with Olivia, and I thought that I would just do a quick little haul for you of everything that I bought this weekend, which honestly is not that much, and I'm very proud of myself because as you just saw, we walked into so many thrift stores, antique shops, cafes, bookstores, boutiques, like so many different places, and they were all selling the most adorable things ever, but I had a lot of restraint because I don't need any of that stuff, so I wanted. My best purchase is this book that was sitting behind me. It is an interior design book. It's like a coffee table book that just looks so beautiful from the outside, but on the inside it is absolutely stunning. Like every single page, look at that. I cannot wait to fully flip through this. I love interior design. This book is specifically exactly my style and what I want my future home to look like. So when I saw this, I knew immediately that I had to have it. And then the only other thing I bought is book adjacent, and that was volume 1 of Myrtle. I did buy this at a bookstore. It is basically like a murder mystery game. You get a bunch of puzzles and clues and riddles, and you have to solve and figure out who the murderer is, what the murder weapon was, and where they did it. Olivia and I both got this, and we spent some time doing the first few puzzles together, and it's kind of hard, and it was so much fun and just something to like use your brain and get away from your phone. So I will definitely be doing more of these puzzles. And then separately, a couple of things that I got that I did not pay for. The first is this like feather pen that we got at the hotel. They just like had it in our room for us. I think it's so adorable. I can't wait to use it. And then Olivia gave me this hat that says I'm thinking about books on it because she had 2 of them. It is so adorable. It is perfect. I can't wait to wear it. And then as part of this giveaway, she also won a bundle of books, and she gave me 2 of them from that. They are Malibu Rising and The Guest. I've read both of these but did not own them, so I wanted to take them so I can add them to my collection. And that is it. That's everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for sticking all the way to the end, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.